Thank goodness the new year has arrived. Good riddance, 2020.
We're all hoping for great things in 2021, and we definitely know how to get the party started.
With a trip to one of our favorite restaurants, Valle Luna. Today on
Su Vida.
All right, we've officially given 2020 the boot. Hey, I'm Vanessa Ramirez, and we hope that 2021 is a great year for everyone.
And we can get back to something we're really good at.
Eating! And the best place to do that is one of our favorite restaurants, Valle Luna.
And here in Arizona, the weather's nice, so we can actually dine outside, social distance, and enjoy the beautiful scenery.
And enjoy amazingly delicious food. And you know, eating outside on a patio is one of the safe ways to support local restaurants.
Yes, and another way to get fresh air is going for a hike in beautiful Prescott, Arizona. Take a look.
Known as everybody's hometown, Prescott is located only 90 miles north of Phoenix and is one of the most beautiful cities in America. Located near 2 national forests, Prescott is also home to one of the world's largest stand of sweet-smelling ponderosa pine trees. And whether you hike, bike, or saddle up, now is the perfect time to hit the trail and enjoy the great outdoors.
You can experience the trails in Prescott anytime. The spring and the fall are probably our best seasons. Summer you can hike, just go out early or go out late in the day. In the winter you can come in the dells and it's always good, and we can even do some hiking in the snow in the winter too. We have about 100 miles of trail within the city of Prescott and 30 trailheads. Recently we finished the Costa Trail, which is a beautiful trail right off of Willow Lake area. The Storm Trails are our most recent trails at Watson Lake. The premier trail is really the Prescott Circle Trail. It's a 56-mile loop around Prescott, roughly about 50% in the city and 50% in the forest. But you have great views all the way around, about 56 miles, 6,000 feet. You can challenge it yourself to do it in one day on a bicycle, or 2 or 4 days hiking. They have campgrounds that are located all the way around it too. Our trails are non-motorized in the city of Prescott, and we have a wide variety of trails to accommodate all different types of users. Well, I have many favorite trails, but I guess one that is the most recent is the Storm Trails. You know, we really worked hard on building about 6 miles in very tough terrain in the dells, great views of the lakes, great views of Glassford Hill, and it's a great place just to go, and it's a little out of the way, so you can get a little bit of quiet time, a little bit of technical challenge, and just have a great time being in the middle of the city and just have that experience.
Trails are only a small part of the outdoor adventures Prescott has to offer. Watson and Willow Lake are located amongst the awe-inspiring granite dells and are popular for fishing, camping, and kayaking. Up in the cool pine forests overlooking Prescott is Goldwater Lake, with fishing and a great opportunity to cool off on a hot summer day. And you'll find even more fishing and hiking in the Prescott National Forest at the scenic Lynx Lake. Finally, after you've enjoyed a great day on the trails, lakes, or in the forests, you can relax in historic downtown Prescott and on the world-famous Whiskey Row, featuring watering holes and fantastic dining experiences.
You see, Vanessa, when you work out, you get to enjoy some really great food.
Oh yeah? So what are you going to have?
Well, I don't know. I haven't even looked at the menu, but the salsa here at Valle Luna is amazing. I've had 2.
Good thing for you. I just scanned the QR code so we can check out the menu. And you know what I love about Valle Luna is they make their salsa fresh in the kitchen every day.
I could tell.
All right, so it looks like we have some decisions to make here, JR. So we're gonna check this out. We'll be back with more Su Vida right after this.
I'll take a little bit of everything.
Ooh, you can even get gift cards here.
Oh.
Su Vida is brought to you by Chicanos por la Causa. Join the cause for change.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Su Vida, the first show of 2021.
Yes, and we're getting things started off the right way with a socially distanced outdoor dining experience at one of Arizona's favorites, Valle Luna.
With one of my favorite dishes, the Valle Lunitas. Mini chimis, taquitos, beans, guacamole, sour cream, all that good stuff.
So good.
Since you're on a diet,
Yeah.
I'll take care of this for you, girlfriend.
Well, can I have one taquito?
You can have a green onion.
How about the lettuce?
Deal.
All right, 2021 is definitely looking up, way up, like the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. Check it out.
My name is Mark Karp. I'm one of the co-owners here with my wife Angela, here at the Croft downtown. And just, we have this opportunity to do the exhibition of Michelangelo Sistine Chapel. So we're very excited to have it here at our space in downtown Phoenix. Well, it's basically, as you can see probably behind me, just large portraits of the Sistine Chapel, what you'd see if you were in the Sistine Chapel in Rome. So we basically brought Rome to Phoenix. And you can take your time here, you can walk through it, unlike the Sistine Chapel in Rome where you're kind of escorted in, escorted out pretty quick. You can take pictures, you can take selfies, whatever you want to do. So it's a pretty awesome exhibit to be able to come down and see the frescoes up close and personal. We have hand sanitizer everywhere throughout the entire space. Our normal capacity pre-COVID is 835 people. We're obviously limiting that to 50 people per hour. So we're very self-distanced, very conscious of that. We clean everything all the time, all day long. So we're very, very conscious of safety. Placed around the room are placards that we have. They're both in English and Spanish. It actually gives you the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. And then in the Sistine Chapel, you'll see like a highlighted area. Each one of these pieces, you'll be able to see where it actually is when you're looking up into the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. I really like David and Goliath. It's pretty dramatic, it's pretty insightful. So it's one of my favorite pieces. We're scheduled to have it through February 14th. So Valentine's Day will be the final day, so it might be a nice thing to couple up and come down to the Chapel Sistine or the Sistine Chapel and Michelangelo exhibition.
Traditionally, January is a month we make resolutions. Vanessa, have you made any for the new year?
Yeah, to eat healthier, read more books, stay positive. What about you?
To be nicer to you, again, this year.
That never works.
Yes, it does! Well, Vanessa, like you, many people make it a New Year's resolution to eat healthier, and that's exactly what we're doing here at Valle Luna because all their produce is locally sourced.
I love it. Okay, just like what's in this Luna bowl, we have all the fresh veggies and chicken. It's great for my diet. What do you have?
This is a barbecue chicken wrap, and I'm having de la olla beans, which means they have no lard.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, guess what else we have?
Oh, yes.
Skinny margaritas.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Salud.
Is this gonna make us skinny?
Let's have 6 of them and find out.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
You know what? Taking a look at all this reminds me of garden. Have you ever tried to grow a garden?
Twice, and I failed miserably.
Oh, okay. Well, if you've ever tried it, then you need to check this place out, True Garden. Take a look.
One of the biggest problems I see is water is an issue around the world. 73% of the world is desert. That's crazy. So if we keep doing conventional farming, there's no way we'll be able to feed everybody in the world. I'm a registered pharmacist as well as a pharmacist. I love farming as well, I love food. When I look at it as a pharmacist, as I've done my consults on my patients, I realize that it goes back to nutrition. We have this foundation and it has all these cracks in it because we're not eating this diet that has any type of nutritional value when it comes to some of the produce that we're getting. Land is over-farmed, so it's missing a lot of the minerals and nutrients. So what is aeroponic farming? It's actually growing food vertically, which we use 90% less water, 90% less land as well. We can grow 10 times more vertically. As these plants are growing, the roots just hang vertically here, and you get your roots that just hang in the air, so we get faster growth. So I can grow typically a head of lettuce, kale within 21 to 26 days. Because it's being exposed, the roots are being exposed to oxygen all the time. We use up to 90% less water because we're recirculating that water and not losing it, like traditional farming does. So in our our nutrient solution, we have an A and B nutrient solution that's earth minerals and sea minerals, mined here in the US, that we put into that water solution. So that way we can give the plants good, great nutrition. So we have 70 plus essential minerals and nutrients in that water solution. So that way we can get a product that actually has some nutritional value. Unlike a lot of the produce that's coming to us in our grocery store that is missing 50% by the time it hits your plate. It's incredible. The USDA has done studies on that showing you've lost a lot of the nutritional value because it's been harvested so long ago. So here at True Garden, we're able to grow food, and we're growing food not only for restaurants, farmers markets, but we also support schools and food banks. So this isn't just a staged setting here, we're actually a commercial working farm. So we're selling farms all over the world now. When you think about growing 10 times more in the same amount of space with 90 to 90% less water, it's a very disruptive technology. So when I first saw this 8 years ago, I was like, oh, how's that ever going to replace traditional farming? Well, I don't know if it's ever going to replace. It's going to be an addition to what we're doing, especially if we grow it in our own home. So it's intriguing to see how 8 years ago I took an idea, a concept, incorporated it, and then built a greenhouse. I'm really excited about offering people a healthier way to grow their own food, and that's what excites me about this.
You know what, Vanessa? I think I'm gonna plant a salsa garden this year. Tomatoes, peppers, onions, cilantro. Oh yeah.
You know what? You go ahead and do that. I'm gonna come to Valle Luna and let them do all the work. You know they have some great deals. They have a happy hour special on Mondays where you get 99-cent margaritas.
Ooh.
But you can only have 3.
That's all you need, then you're gonna get you skinny.
Oh my gosh, you know happy hour is my jam.
Salud.
We're gonna check out the happy hour menu while you check out this. We'll be right back. Hola and welcome back to Su Vida. I'm Vanessa Ramirez and I'm enjoying this healthy and delicious Luna Bowl.
And I'm J.R. Cardenas, and I'm also going to continue to devour this delicious barbecue chicken wrap. And today we're hanging out at one of the Valley's most popular Mexican restaurants, Valle Luna. We're here to enjoy the beautiful and expansive outdoor dining.
And you know, it is beautiful out here for sure, and we still have to be cautious about the virus, but here in Arizona, we can enjoy socially distanced dining. I love it.
You can also enjoy Valle Luna by ordering online or via DoorDash. They'll deliver it to you, and if you order online, you can pick it up curbside. That way you never have to miss out on the delicious Sonoran cuisine.
You know, something else you don't want to miss out on is a great museum. A group in Oklahoma is working to make art more accessible during the pandemic. Here's a look at how they're working to open doors to the art world.
I think one of the most important aspects of Oklahoma Contemporary is its accessibility. The fact that we don't charge admission for tickets, the fact that we are reaching as broad of an audience as possible. And that means that we can approach our artists with the understanding that they're going to touch all the audiences that are here in the state, as well as people who come by from other states and from other regions of the world. So with that, the artists feel more empowered to really kind of make sure that their voice is being heard in a manner that they have developed it, living here and being from here. And also artists who just are curious to address our audiences that are coming in internationally working with us as well. So I think the fact that we have more democratic access as a result of that free admission, and we have a wider audience, a broader audience, so that means that we're not stifling an artist's vision. I think one of the best compliments I hear is how they really start to feel that they understand the architecture. Especially in this particular room, there's a lot of angles. I don't think there's a single 45-degree angle in this room, to be honest. That was by design from the architect. And that kind of dynamic space really does kind of make you appreciate the structure itself. So being able to watch people see the art and then let the art show off aspects of the building, to me, seems that it's a very successful interplay between the space and the works. I think the mission of this space is about Oklahoma artists or artists addressing Oklahoma, and you can't really talk about Oklahoma without talking about its rich diversity. This state, even before it became a state, was extremely complex. Even when it was mainly indigenous populations, there were multiple indigenous populations even prior to removal who were interacting with each other. So this is a very cosmopolitan area to begin with. And then you add the history of statehood and the other cultures and the settlers that came in afterwards, and it gets even more complex after that because we still have a strong indigenous presence here. So therefore, what you're looking at is a space with a rich tapestry of diversity.
The pandemic has certainly required us to pivot, but it's put us in a really great place to work with artists who might not have been able to fly out here otherwise. Additionally, it allows us to have these public programs with a larger audience than could fit into our small teatro theater. With that being said, you'll have some exciting things to look forward to, including walks through artist studios. You'll get to see some of the artwork that they've been working on during this COVID epidemic. You will also have gallery walkthroughs that will be streaming live and virtually. And on top of all of that, there will also be options for a little bit of outdoor programming, including a concert series that will be, again, very safely run. On Thursday nights, there will be one program each night, potentially online, or in some cases, like our concerts, safely distanced and outside. So you'll still get to feel a little bit of the fun, but in a manner that makes sure that everyone is healthy and safe. The new Friday night series was envisioned as a way to engage the community further and find kind of fun and playful routes into art. We know that a 10-week commitment of studio school might be too much for some folks who have busy lives, especially busy work lives. So these programs were designed for you, your friend, your partner, your group of gal pals to get together online and enjoy a simple art making experience, which could be as easy as learning how to paint with watercolor and kind of having a paint party, to having a silly drink and draw activity where even if you don't know how to draw, by the end of it you'll be giggling and at least putting pencil to paper.
You know, I think my favorite space in the museum has to be right now the lobby. I really like watching people enter when they can. You know, unfortunately we've been a little bit restricted in how many people we can let enjoy the building, but just being able to watch people come in and just sort of feel that sense of awe that they're in it, that they're inside the building, that they made it. I think it's just great to watch people walk in the door and try to get their heads around the space and get their heads around the fact that we now have a home for all this kind of artistic, creative force in the state.
What a great way to kick off 2021. Culture, delicious food.
Beautiful setting, fabulous company.
Aw, thanks, JR.
I was talking to the people at home, I was referring to them.
Figures that wouldn't last long.
Yeah, anyways, when we come back, we got something sweet for you. A sweet ride, that is.
Low rider. Go ahead, finish it.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back to Su Vida. We're here at Valle Luna, and we are kicking off 2021 in style.
We've enjoyed a fantastic meal, but no meal is complete without dessert. So let me present to you deep fried ice cream, and that chimney has cheesecake in it.
Ooh, and it's deep fried and looks good. Hey, is it your birthday today?
No.
Ooh, you could have gotten this for free on your birthday.
Well, then it looks like I'm coming back in May. You coming with me?
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, one of the shows that I look forward to every year is the Arizona Super Show. You got some of the hottest cars in the state, and those vehicles are works of art. Check it out.
Just like this.
It's not all for you.
We have 1,000 cars in this show, the Arizona Super Show, that it's so amazing, so many people come in and enjoy it. Well, it's a great show for the family, for the whole family, because obviously there's entertainment all over the place throughout the day, but mainly is the culture and is the attractiveness that a parent is transmitting to the son, or to the grandparent to the parent, and the parent to the son, basically. So we have a whole family event that it can teach you dedication to what you like. It's a hobby, but they like it, they love it, and that's very important.
We're coming out to the Arizona Super Show. We got a great lineup today.
Well, I was actually out here, the car was out here already. I had it shipped out here because I didn't like it the way it was built out on the East Coast. So I sent it out here. It was actually in the Vegas show last year, the Las Vegas Super Show. I won second in my class there. A lot of guys contributed to the car, the Diaba family, Joe at California Upholstery, Top Notch Customs. The patterns and stuff on the frame was done by Marvin. He's actually the president of the club. It wouldn't be running the way it runs now if it wasn't for the automotive doctor. I won first. Everybody won first. But, I mean, there's a lot of beautiful cars in here, so, I mean, I don't know.
Quality clothing that fits everyone's style in the lowrider community. Visit their booth and take a piece of the lowrider legacy with you here at the Arizona Super Show.
So the hub It's very important. Why? Because you bring your car, you build it so that it jumps. And the higher it jumps, well, that means if you're gonna win, and you win a lot of money. Imagínate que llevan tanto tiempo organizando este evento para llegar a este día. Y este día se abre el show de los lowriders, que son 1000 carros de entre carros, camionetas, bicicletas, motocicletas. Aparte viene el hub, aparte el entretenimiento musical, aparte comida para toda la familia y entretenimiento en vivo.
All the vendors and of course all the spectators that are here today. And can't forget the car owners and the car clubs and the solo riders that are here showing off the cars, the motorcycles.
El Arizona Super Show puede traer no solamente la enseñanza de una cultura, sino a las próximas generaciones enseñarles qué es lo que, si tienen una pasión, pues deben de seguirla. Y de esa manera construir de ahí, ¿no? Sigue pasándose de generación en generación.
Those cars are eye candy for sure. Almost as sweet as that dessert I just finished.
Oh yeah. Hey, we hope 2021 is a big year for everybody. I know, especially for you, it's going to be a very big year, right?
Yeah, it's the 10th annual Frank Ramirez Breathe to Believe fundraiser. So as you know, my dad passed away from non-smokers lung cancer back in 2011. And after that, I started this fundraiser so we can help out local cancer organizations raise money for awareness and new treatments.
How do we sign up for this event this year?
Okay, so this year it's a little different because of the pandemic. Normally we have an in-person event, but this year we decided to go virtual. So we're having a virtual 5K, which means you can walk or run the 3 miles. Okay. And we also have an online auction and raffle. So we have some great prizes that you can try to win as well.
Being virtual, you can actually do this the entire month of February if you wanted to, right?
Yeah, you can do it the entire month. All you have to do is post your run or your walk using the hashtag B2B, and then we'll share it on social media as well. And you don't even have to walk or run. You can also
ride a bike. Maybe we should do something like that.
That'll be fun.
Anyways, follow me on social media. I'll be posting some information if you want to go on a bike ride with me in somewhere safe with no cars. I'll do that for you.
All right. So it's easy to sign up. All you have to go is to breathe2believe.com. That's breathe with the number 2, believe.com. And you can register online there. We have 2 options. You can just do the normal 5K for $20, or you can do the 5K with the goodie bag, and that's an extra $5, and you can come meet us in person, pick up your goodie bag, and get some great treats.
I think that's a great way to start 2021. Let's all get together and find a way to kick that horrible disease's butt.
Yes, that's the plan, and we hope that everybody has a great 2021.
Yes, we want to thank Valle Luna for hosting us today, and I bet there's a Valle Luna near you. Supporting local restaurants has never tasted so good.
And you get to enjoy this beautiful weather.
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll see you next time on
Su Vida.
Okay, so let's talk about my fundraiser.